You guys, straight to jail, for questioning at least Erika.
Me and the devil.
Do you agree with Erika Kirk? Does this need to speed up? I mean, it's amazing. It's been 5 months. He hasn't even pled guilty or innocent. He hasn't had a preliminary hearing. Is that normal, and why is it taking so long?
Erika Kirk just walked into what could be the biggest disaster of her life. She got busted right at the airport while trying to catch a flight to Israel, and it all went down in seconds. This wasn't just any random arrest either. It happened smack in the middle of a heated FBI investigation. Rumors flying that the Tyler Robinson trial was falling apart behind closed doors, and when Erika supposedly caught wind of it, she panicked and booked the first ticket she could find. She probably thought she could slip away without anyone noticing, but the feds were already 2 steps ahead. Agents rolled up at the terminal and stopped her before she could even make it past security. Now everyone's whispering the same thing. Why did the feds move in on her so fast? Some are even saying investigators might think she's linked to Charlie's mysterious passing. That rumor alone has everyone on edge.
I don't care who's mad. I really do not care who wants to be upset after this episode. Really, you'll be wasting your breath.
People close to the investigation say the Tyler Robinson case just took a wild left turn. Instead of zeroing in on Tyler, the spotlight has apparently swung straight toward Erika. That's a huge twist. The defense team is now fighting to kick the prosecutors off the case altogether. One insider claims the whole thing has crumbled into chaos, and supposedly that's what sent Erika spiraling. She panicked, packed up, and tried to bolt overseas before everything blew up. But here's the kicker. She didn't make it past the gate. She never made it out. Agents stopped her right there and pulled her in for questioning. And that single move has everyone buzzing. Now the heat's spreading to her inner circle, and what's being uncovered is shocking. One name keeps popping up again and again, Tracy Martin. She's been Erika's ride or die for over 15 years. Reports claim that Candace found out Tracy was actually with Erika when she got that call about Charlie, and that tiny detail has people connecting dots like crazy.
We were working off of a tip that Tracy may have been with Erika when Erika got the call from Elizabeth and Mikey McCoy, because they were both on the phone, even though that was never revealed to the public until later. Tracy, I am told, because she's privatized her public profiles, but I am told that she has denied that claim. Okay, let's assume Tracy's telling the truth and that she was not with Erika on September.
Here's where things start getting seriously shady. Tracy's daughter isn't just a bystander. She actually works as Erika's personal assistant. On the day everything went down, she was supposed to be at the same location as Charlie, but she never showed up.
Because what Tracy cannot deny is that her daughter is indeed Erika's assistant. I've confirmed that. However, it is a fact that she was supposed to go to UVU on September 10th. I remind you, this is Erika's assistant.
Not even a text or excuse, just vanished from the schedule. That's got everyone asking the same thing. If she was meant to be there, why did she suddenly disappear? Tracy and her daughter both claim they skipped the event because Tracy had a bad feeling. That's their story. Just a random gut instinct.
The reason that Erika's assistant and her mother, Tracy, Erika's best friend, told people in their orbit something quite interesting, actually. The reason that they told her that they didn't go is different from the reason that Erika didn't go, obviously. Tracy and her daughter told people that Tracy had a bad feeling. Like I told you, you confirmed that. Tracy had a bad feeling, and so she stopped her daughter from going to UVU. This is now confirmed. It's a fact. They're going to say that that chat was really not a big deal. That chat wasn't a big deal. Charlie was just blowing off a little bit of steam. He didn't mean it. He never once blinked on his support for Israel. Now, according to Josh, that 2-hour later call, that was just because Josh Hammer's brilliant. He's a mentor. He was a mentor somehow to Charlie when it came to debating, and he really just needed some good talking points. He was angry at Israel, but he was just blowing off some steam, and then he was back and wanted to focus on these talking points. And so apparently he needed Josh Hammer. He also needed this rabbi all the way in Israel who agreed to wake up at 4 a.m. his time to help Charlie with talking points to college students.
But now, people are side-eyeing that explanation hard. Was it really intuition? Or did Erika quietly warn them something was about to go down? The timing feels way too perfect for a coincidence. And that's not even the wildest part. Fans dug up that right before the event. Charlie had a heated clash with some of his Jewish donors. Reports say he even sent a group chat message saying, "Jewish donors play into all the stereotypes." That text alone has stirred up massive controversy. And now everyone's wondering if that tension somehow ties back to what happened next.
But they had fear. For some reason, Tracy Martin told her daughter, who's Erika's assistant, not to go to this event. They pull her back because Tracy senses danger. But if that's just mommy intuition, are we to believe that she...
I cannot and will not be bullied like this, leaving me no choice but to leave the pro-Israel movement. That message hit like a bomb. Sources close to Charlie say that right after sending it, he jumped into an emergency Zoom call with Rabbi Wiki, proof that his words shook people at the top. Insiders say it sparked full-blown panic behind closed doors, with top management scrambling to do damage control before things spiraled even further.
He was good at his job, and he enjoyed having the debates. He enjoyed cutting across the clips so people could wake up to what was happening on college campuses. But let's just stop this absurd narrative that he couldn't sleep, like it was Christmas morning and he was 4 years.
But what really has everyone talking is Erika's reaction. Instead of confirming anything or admitting there was a crisis, she brushed it off like it was nothing. Reports say she told everyone Charlie was just venting in a group chat and didn't mean what he said about walking away from pro-Israel support. To make things even more suspicious, she brought in Josh Hammer, a well-known American conservative commentator, to back her up publicly. That move made critics furious. Now, people are calling those statements flat out misleading, asking why Erika worked overtime to water down the situation instead of facing the tension head-on. And here's the major hole in her story. Charlie wasn't some rookie who needed help managing his image. He was a seasoned pro, used to being in the spotlight for years. The idea that he suddenly needed guidance to speak in front of a bunch of college kids doesn't make sense at all. This was someone who could walk into any room, own the crowd, and control the whole vibe with ease.
Then he sends off text messages to his security chief, Dan Flood, also to Andrew Colvett, and he says to them that they are going to kill me. Who is they? Well, Erika wants us to believe that he was referring to the left, or maybe even an Etsy witch, right? Some Etsy witch who put a curse on him. Because don't forget, we were also told that the definitely not at all Catholic Charlie had a priest come over and pray over him as well after he has this debating pointers handed to him and texting people saying he's going to die. He also was not at all Catholic and needed a priest to pray over him. And by the way, don't forget, he also apparently had no fears the next day, Erika says. She has his phone, but we got a priest praying over him. We have a declaration that he's abandoning the pro-Israel cause and that he feels that he is being bullied and he's done with it, and that Jewish would play into all the stereotypes. But we are also told that he had no fears the next day. Actually, he went to bed and he was just excited.
So why act like he needed coaching? And for anyone saying fans are overreacting, just wait till you hear what sources claim next. Right after that call ended, Charlie sent a shocking message to his inner circle. He said the higher-ups had put a bounty on his head. That's a chilling statement, and if it's real, it shows just how cornered he felt. From a business angle, it actually tracks. If Charlie truly planned to walk away from the pro-Israel movement, it would have rocked some serious power circles. We're talking about money, status, and reputation all taking a hit at once. Losing someone with his influence would have been a massive blow to the people backing that cause. When you really think about that message, it flips the whole story upside down. If Charlie believed people with serious pull were coming after him, that means the pressure behind the scenes wasn't just real, it was intense. Nobody throws around words like bounty on my head unless they feel trapped and terrified. That's not casual talk. That's someone who's sounding the alarm. And check out the timing. He drops that explosive text, jumps into an emergency Zoom with Rabbi Wiki, and suddenly everyone's scrambling to spin the story. That's way too perfect to be random. It feels like a chain reaction, a plan put in motion the moment he spoke out. Now, people are starting to believe that the fallout from that group chat was much bigger than anyone ever admitted. Because if Charlie was truly ready to break away, that move could have shaken donors, sponsorships, and deep pocket partnerships overnight. This isn't small-time drama. This is high-stakes chaos. So when Erika stepped in, trying to calm the noise and play down the whole situation, critics started seeing her actions in a totally new light. Was she really protecting Charlie, or was she protecting the powerful network around him? That question's getting louder every day, and it's not fading anytime soon. Now the heat around Erika is hitting a whole new level. Investigators are reportedly digging deep. Phone records, message logs, exact timelines, trying to figure out who knew what before that event even kicked off. That's when things start looking real serious, because if anyone had advance warning, it means somebody was talking. And critics are saying straight up, that timeline doesn't feel random at all.
Were reversed. And there were this many verifiable lies that Charlie told regarding the murder, assassination of his wife. Charlie would be in prison awaiting trial. And I actually agree with that.
Look at the pattern. Tracy says she had a bad feeling. Her daughter just happens to skip the event, and Erika's out here insisting that everything was fine and that Charlie was pumped up. Those stories don't line up cleanly, and people are definitely noticing the cracks. Of course, it's important to say this. Online theories aren't the same as hard evidence. Just because someone has ties to another country or speaks positively about a certain group doesn't automatically mean there's something shady going on. But here's the catch. When emotions run high, facts get blurry fast. And in a case this public, optics are everything.
I've always been very clear on our stance. Israel, Jewish people. It's awful. Awful. Anti-Semitism is what healing factor comes out of hating Jewish people? What healing factor comes out of hating Christians? What healing factor comes out? Hate in general. Nothing. Nothing.
The situation looks messy, and when trust starts breaking down, even the smallest detail can feel like a bombshell. Right now, Erika's standing right in the middle of a storm, caught between speculation, suspicion, and serious federal pressure. And until solid facts come out, that weight on her shoulders is only getting heavier. But here's the real question. Where does Erika really fit into all of this? It looks off that she claimed Charlie was excited about the big day, while her best friend Tracy and Tracy's daughter were reportedly too anxious to even show up. Something about that doesn't sit right, and everyone's starting to feel it. That contrast is setting off major red flags for everyone watching. If everything was really as positive as Erika claimed, then why were the people closest to her so tense and nervous? That question keeps popping up again and again, and nobody's buying simple answers anymore. Reports now say investigators are digging into whether Erika might have quietly warned Tracy and her daughter not to go that day. That theory's been floating heavy online, and it's only getting louder. Critics are even taking it a step further, saying Erika might have been looped into conversations with higher-level figures way deeper than anyone realized.
Me and the day.
Supporters call that idea wild speculation, but skeptics aren't backing off. They're pointing to her long-standing connections to Israel, which fans have been bringing up non-stop. Clips from old interviews are resurfacing, moments where Erika spoke warmly about the country and expressed deep support for Jewish communities.
We've been to Israel twice together. And to be able to walk in the place where our Lord walked and see the Bible come to life in Technicolor. How could you hate that place?
She's always been open about her admiration, but now that same connection is being picked apart like never before. Some voices, including Candace, argue that those ties deserve a closer look, especially given how fast everything unraveled. But others say that's an unfair leap, that people are twisting her words to fit a narrative. Still, the debate is fiery, emotional, and nowhere near cooling down. And now, the biggest shock, authorities are finally acting on the mounting pressure. Reports confirm that Erika has officially been arrested and is being questioned about her possible role in what went down. The whole situation just went from rumor to real, and everyone's watching to see what she says next. That alone proves this situation has hit a whole new level of serious. For the longest time, people thought Erika's power circle and high-profile friends would protect her from any real fallout. But not this time. It's looking like no amount of money, fame, or influence can make this one vanish. This isn't just another headline or PR spin. This feels way bigger than boardroom favors and quiet phone calls. Now, the question everyone's asking is simple but explosive. What kind of evidence do investigators really have? And will it actually be strong enough to tie Erika to the case in court? Could this finally be what shuts down the mystery for good? Drop your thoughts below, hit that like button, share this around, and make sure you're subscribed, because this story is far from over.